Courtney? Yeah, they both have up to 10, right? They have a 10 place value, exactly. So we can think about place value. What else, grade 5? Anything else? Any other pieces of information that we have that might help us solve for 12 times 14? All right. So some of the things that we've thought of so far are, number 1, is that we thought about breaking them according to place value, looking at their partial products. Okay? We also thought about making arrays and how that can help us understand how we are multiplying them. We understand that they are even numbers. We understand that we could half and double them. And we also know that we need to look at their place value. That understanding place value, Ava, can be a really helpful tool. So what I want us to do today, grade 5, is that you're going to take a look at the questions that I've given you down here. And I'm going to assign each question for a group. Okay, so can I just have some really good eye contact here with me? So I know I have everyone listening to my instructions. Mackenzie, I'm just waiting on you. Thank you. Alright, so this is how this is going to work, grade 5. I'm going to assign your group a question. Okay, so I may say my first group is Jake and Annabelle. Okay, and I'm going to say that they are going to have a certain number of views. For example, I may say Jake and Annabelle, you're going to do this first number up here. Okay, and then what you're going to do is that Jake, being the leader, he's going to go to the back of the classroom and he's going to get his chart paper. And if he feels that he wants a grid paper to help him make an array, he can grab one, but he doesn't have to. The grid papers are off to the side. So grade 5, if you want to use grid paper today, feel free to grab some and glue it onto your chart paper once you're done. But grade 5, the thing I want from you most is that when you come up to the front of the classroom to share these, is you can explain to us how you got that answer and why you did the things you did. Remember, we're thinking about our understanding. It's one thing to get the answer, but it's another thing altogether to be able to explain how you got that answer. Okay? So Jake, your group is going to work on this one. And can I have you not move until I'm done talking now? Okay? Ava and Adrian, I want your group to work on the second one.
Adrian's not here.
Yes, so Todd, you're going to take his place today, okay? Greetings, Caitlin. You're also going to do this one. Dylan and Evan, you're going to do this one, okay? Haley and Devin, you're going to work on this one. Jenna and Courtney, you're going to work on this one. Reese and Amy, you're going to work on that one. Marissa, you're also going to work on that one. Then Florian and Emma, you're going to work on this one. Mackenzie and Casey, you're going to work on this one. And Josh and Trinity, I'm going to give you a challenge.
Oh, no.
Okay, so grade 5, what's going to happen? Hold on. If you have a question, come talk to me later. Grade 5, what's going to happen is that I would like these two groups to go out in the hallway to work on this. The rest of you stay in the classroom, please. Remember, quiet. Can you wait till I'm done talking before you move, please? Sit down. Okay, sit down. Remember, we're constructing a nice, quiet environment that kids can learn in, that we can let others be heard, that we respect the learning of others. Okay? All right, let's move. So grade 5, what I have for you today is I'm going to invite a couple of students to come up and share. And keep in mind that you have two options, grade 5. Okay? If you want to, come up and share on the whiteboard and just show us, or tell us, I guess I should say, tell us what you've done. That is good. You can use the magnets to put your chart paper up there. But also we have grid paper over here. So if you want to show us how you did it, which I encourage you to do, I would really appreciate that. Okay? Now, can I have, there was one group I asked, Marissa and Michael, I do believe. I asked them, they said yes. Yeah. Can you guys come on up and using your loud, clear voices, can you show us how you answered your question? And keep in mind, grade 5, you are an audience right now, so please put all things in your hands away. And I would like you to follow along, because maybe they made a mistake. We gotta keep our eyes open.
So what we did was 26 times 28. We did 20 going down, 20 going across, and 6 down here, and 8 over there. And then we did 20 times 20, and we got 400. Then 6 times 20 was 120. And 8 times 20 is 160. And 6 times 8 was 58. So we added them all up and we got 730. No.
Okay, put your hand down. So grade 5, Michael and Marissa have 738. So, how did the array help you answer that?
Because so we could look at it, so like it like if you can look at it like in an array, it'll help.
Okay. And how did you know that 20 times 20 was 400?
Because I broke it down to I looked at it as 2 times 2, and then just times 4, and then added 0.
So why did you add those 2 zeros, Marissa?
Because
You didn't add 2 zeros.
because it makes more sense to put there was 4 in there, so it has to be 400, and we broke it down. So
Okay. So what do you mean by you broke it down?
we took the 2's out
Okay.
and just did 2 times 2 instead of 20 times 20.
Okay. Can someone tell me though why we add 2 zeros at the end when you had 20 times 20 equals 200? Annabelle?
Because I got things when times 2 by 2, you have to minus 500.
Okay, why?
Because there's extra place.
Yeah, there's definitely place value we need to account for, but why is that we had those 2 zeros there? Jake, what are you thinking?
Well, what you do is like 2 times 2 equals 4.
Yeah?
So you do 10 times 10 because they're.
Oh, okay.
And then that's 100. Then you go 100 times
Oh, boy.
4 equals.
Okay, so we still have to count for those 10s there, don't we, Jake? Right, grade 5? Can I have your eye contact, grade 5? Josh, that includes you. And so what we're doing here is we have 10 times 10, which equals 100. And we also have those 2 2's, right? That we need to account for, making them into 400. Thanks, guys. You guys want to go sit down? You guys just put that on the back table for me. I also asked Caleb to go up. Caleb, can you go up to the board, please? Thanks for this.
No. No. Got it.
Trinity.
This is for big.
Okay, grade 5. Caleb's up here all by himself. Can you guys please make sure that you give him a chance to be heard so you're nice and quiet? Thank you. Hey, Caleb, do you want to tell me what you did?
I used an array to solve my answer. I broke the 70 into a 70, and then the 8 into an 8, and 80 into an 80 and a 30, and then I times 70, and I got 550, but then I corrected myself when it was 5,600.
How did you know to correct yourself, man?
It's because I put 1 0 on instead of 2 zeros, and I times 7 times 8, and I was wrong by 55. It was 56.
Mm-hmm. And I think I remember when I talked to Caleb, he was looking at it and he says, well, Mr. Chase, how was it that I had the same answer for both of them? How is that possible that I have the same answer? Because he noticed that he had 80 and he had 70 there, right, Caleb? Yeah, exactly. So how were you able to fix your mistake, Caleb?
That I didn't do right, and I got a way total different answer.
Okay, and what do you think? Can you just tell us a little bit more about how you got there?
Because then I times 8 and 70, I got 550, and then I times 80 to 3, and I got 240.
Alright, before we move on, can someone tell me, grade 5, Trinity, I'm over here. Can someone tell me, why do we break up our numbers like this? What would be the helpful point of taking 15 and turning it into 10 and 5? Ty, what are you thinking?
Because 10 and 5, they're easier numbers to work with.
Yeah, they're much easier numbers to work with. And we're kind of just taking 10, and then we got 5 attached to it, right? It's like we've added it on for a total of 15. And grade 5, remember how we talked about arrays? How many numbers do I have across the top? And how many numbers across the bottom? 10, exactly. So we know it's 10 times 10. What about down here?
2
Times what?
10.
Exactly. In this one, what's it for here?
5, 2, 5.
And we have one group and we add on the other group, right, grade 5? Okay, so what did we talk about today, grade 5? Can I have everyone right now turn to their elbow partner and quickly and quietly just kind of discuss what they did, how they did it.
I am breaking numbers down. That's how you do it. No, we have to do our
Not you. I think you need to go back to your desk though, okay?
Okay, I would hope I have a few more students by now. There we go. Okay, grade 5, coming around now is your math exit slips. I would like you to take the knowledge that we've worked on today and use it to solve. Okay, I'm going to wait till I have all my students listening to solve these questions. But before we do that, grade 5, before we get solving them, can I have all pencils down and all assistants on their desk, please? What is that knowledge? What did we talk about today? What did we focus on in arrays? Evan, what are you thinking about? Well, yeah, what did you and your partner work on? Yeah. And how did that array help you to solve that? Just hold on, I'll get it. Casey, I'll get it.
The doors being on.
How do arrays help us solve math? Dylan? Yes, we would make an array and we were able to separate our numbers according to their place value. Okay? So grade 5, we are going to use an array to help us solve for your questions. Now grade 5, I have grid paper. Okay, I'm going to come around and I'm going to give everyone a piece of grid paper. I have several actually. And if you don't want to use it, just leave it on the side of your desk. If you want to use it, make sure your name is on it. So when you hand it in, I know who did it. Okay? Are there any questions? Now remember, in this classroom, you are doing your math, and then, if you're done, you're going to read nice and quietly. Emma, can you go to the next page?